read that in Acts chapter 11.
First called Christians at Antioch.
Yeah. We'll show you that people refer to us as Christians. We don't call ourselves Christians. We were labeled as Christians.
So, as a young...
Wait. Hold on.
Just get it.
Hey, bro, I hear what you're saying. What's it? 11 and 26.
Yeah, here we go. Thank you, brother. This is Acts 11, verse 26.
Right.
And when they had found him, they brought him into Antioch. And it came to pass that a whole year they assembled themselves with the church, and they taught much people.
Right.
And the disciples were called Christians first in Antioch.
Read that again. Read that part again.
Yeah. And when they had found him, they brought him into Antioch. And it came to pass that a whole year they assembled themselves with the church and taught much people. And the disciples were called Christians first in Antioch.
The disciples were called Christians first in Antioch. Antioch is in Turkey. Antioch is in the country Turkey. So that's where we were being called Christians. And you go to Acts chapter 13 verse 1, the Christians, they were being called niggers. They were being called niggers or Nigel. Get that Acts 13
Right.
and 1.
Acts 13 verse 1. Now they were in the church that was at Antioch.
What did he say before? Those Christians were in Antioch, in Turkey. Come on.
Now there was in the church that was at Antioch certain prophets and teachers,
Certain prophets and teachers, come on.
such as Barnabas and Simeon,
So Barnabas and Simeon, you know about them, come on.
that was called Niger.
That were called, the people were calling them Nigel. This is Latin. That's a Latin word, Nigel, which means black. Or Negro, that's what the word Nigeria. Or Niger Delta. Right? Because Niger is N-I-G-E-R. That's the word Negro. N-I-G-G-E-R. So they were being called niggers
I just don't like
in Latin because that was the language of the Roman Empire, Latin. So the prophets and teachers were being called niggers in Antioch, which is in Turkey, where they were called Christians. So you're going to find out something different. When you come to this truth, you're going to find out the real original Christians was our people. The Lord himself was a so-called black man. You go to Revelation chapter 1 verse 13. His skin was so, his feet were so dark, like they were burned. That fucked her up, boy. that fucked her up. She was like, wow.
Yeah.
She was like, what does that make me? That means I'm like, I ain't shit.
Yeah.
a cracker ain't shit.
She reminded me of the girl from The Exorcist, man.
Oh.
She had a kind of counter
We told her, boy, that the niggas, that Christians were first called niggas in Antioch. She was like, and she saw it too.
Yeah.
She saw it. She was like,
Yeah.
she was like, okay, well, I wish you a good day.
Yeah.
Got to run down the road, boy,
Yeah.
because
The wicked flee when no man pursues it.
because the man, she came up here because she likes us. When we said that, listen, the Lord is a black man, she was like, shit, I don't have white supremacy no more. But we can see you motherfuckers, man. We can see y'all. That's not to be prideful, but you know. The nigga's kidding me, man.
What's hurting?
What, it's infected? I can't sound too much. Yeah, go on.
Alright, I'm going to bring something else out, back on the point of righteous living. This is 1 Samuel. First chapter. So it's a bit of a point, but I'm going to get to it, right? Well, look into it, so when you Now there was a certain man of Ramoth Zopim of Mount Ephraim, and his name was Elkanah, the son of Jeroham, the son of Elihu, the son of Tohu, the son of Zup, and Ephrathite. Now he had 2 wives. The name of one was Hannah, and the name of the other was Peninnah.
Read it slowly.
And he had 2 wives. The name of the one was Hannah, and the name of the other was Peninnah. And Peninnah had children, but Hannah had no children.
But Hannah had no children. Come on.
And this man went up out of the city yearly to worship and to sacrifice unto Yahweh of hosts in Shiloh. And the 2 sons of Eli, Hophni and Phinehas, the priests of Yahweh, were there. And when the time was, the Elkanah offered, he gave to Peninnah his wife, and to all her sons and her daughters portions. But unto Hannah he gave a worthy portion, for he loved Hannah, but Yahweh had shut up her womb.
Oh.
And
See, a man fall in love with the beauty of a woman. Come on.
And her adversary also provoked her sore, for to make her fret, because Yahweh had shut up her womb.
Wow.
And as he did so yearly by year, when she went up to the house of Yahweh, and as she did so year by year, when she went up to the house of Yahweh, so she provoked her. Therefore she wept and did not eat. So basically Hannah was being bullied by the other woman because she couldn't conceive. Right?
So Hannah was the more desirable one.
Yeah, but she could conceive. But the other women were mocking her.
Right. The unbelievable. In the flesh.
Not evil.
In the flesh, man.
We're all related. That's my thing.
But we're not the same, bro.
Nobody's the same, everybody's different.
Huh?
Everybody's different, yeah.
Right. Coming up.
Right, so it says,
Don't forget Bob
and as
Marley
she
as well,
did
you
so
know.
year by year, when she went up to the house of Yahweh, so she provoked her, therefore she wept and did not eat.
Right?
Then said Elkanah, her husband unto her, Hannah, why weepest thou? And why eatest thou not? And why is thy heart grieved?
Right, so what's his name?
Elkanah.
Elkanah is saying to Hannah, saying, why aren't you eating?
Yeah.
Like, what's wrong with you? And remember, she's the more desirable one.
So that means she was fasting.
And that means she was fasting. Yeah. The Most High was humbling her, man. Right, come on.
And he said, why is thy heart grieved? Am I not better to thee than 10 sons? Because he was treating her nice, remember?
Yeah. He said, am I not better to thee than 9 sons?
10.
The 10 sons? Come on.
So Hannah rose up after they had eaten in Shiloh, and after they had drunk. Now Eli the priest sat upon a seat by a post in the temple of Yahweh.
Alright. You got trying to
And she was in bitterness of soul, and prayed unto the Lord and wept sore.
Right?
And she vowed a vow, and said, O Lord Yahweh of hosts, if thou will indeed look upon the affliction of thine handmaid, and remember me, and not forget thine handmaid, but will give unto thine handmaid a man-child, then will I give him unto Yahweh all the days of his life, and there shall no razor come upon his head.
Break it down as you're going along.
So like I'm just getting the point out. So to get the point, Hannah was barren, and she didn't conceive when this was up. Right, Hannah was barren, and she was upset about it. So she went and she cried unto the Lord and vowed a vow. She said if the Lord would give her a son, that she would basically offer the son to do the service of Yahweh.
Right.
That was her prayer if you would look upon her affliction. Right? And it came to pass as she continued praying before Yahweh, what am I saying? Praying before Yahweh, that Eli marked her mouth. So Eli heard it and he noticed it. Now Hannah, she spake in her heart, but only her lips moved. So she wasn't even speaking out loud, she was praying in her heart, but her voice was not heard. Therefore Eli thought she had been drunken. And Eli said unto her, how long wilt thou be drunken? Put away thy wine from thee.
Right.
But Hannah answered and said, no, my Lord,
So what?
I am a woman of a sorrowful
So I
spirit,
said, we're just gonna contradict
and I have
ourselves.
drunk neither wine nor strong drink, but have poured out my soul before Yahweh.
Right.
Count not thy handmaid for a daughter of Belial,
No wine is supposed
for
to
out
be
of the abundance of my complaint and grief have I spoken here too. So she was greatly grieved in the spirit
Right.
because she could not conceive children.
You
She
need
was
to read the
praying
book of Enoch
desperately
and
to the
understand
Lord.
what's going on.
That's why I'm like
That's where you would find your powers.
right? Then
And not
Eli
why you
answered
stand
and
on
said
these
unto her,
corners.
Yep.
Yeah.
Go in
Yeah.
peace, and the God of
On
Israel
Mammon.
grant thee thy petition that thou hast asked of him. And she said, let thy handmaid find grace in thy sight. So Eli blessed her. He said, look, maybe the Lord will hear your petition, right? So the woman went her way and did eat, and her countenance was no more sad. Right. And they rose up early in the morning and worshipped before Yahweh, and returned and came into their house, Ramah.
Hey, listen.
And Elkanah knew Hannah his
out.
wife, and Yahweh remembered her. So Elkanah had sex with Hannah, and Yahweh remembered her crying, right? Wherefore it came to pass, when the time has come about, after Hannah had conceived, that she bare a son, and called his name Samuel, saying, because I have asked of him, because I have asked of Yahweh. So I was distracted by that demon as well.
Come on.
Right. And the man Elkanah and all his house went up to offer.
Because it's not you done out on the street.
And the man Elkanah and all his house went up to offer unto Yahweh the yearly sacrifice and his vow. But Hannah went not up, for she said unto her husband, I will not go up until the child be weaned, and then will I bring him, that he may appear before Yahweh, and there abide forever. Right? Now, I want to get to the point. So this is 1 Samuel 2:1. And here's Hannah's prayer, right? Here's the point. And Hannah prayed and said, my heart rejoices in Yahweh, mine horn is exalted in Yahweh. My mouth is enlarged over my enemies.
You don't need to go too deep into the main point.
So like it, right? I'll get to the point. Verse 7. Yahweh maketh poor and maketh rich. He bringeth low and he lifteth up. He raiseth up the poor out of the dust and lifteth up the beggar from the dunghill to set them among princes, and that they may inherit the throne of glory. So that's the point. The Most High bringeth low and he raiseth up. Hannah was brought low because she couldn't conceive, but in her affliction she made a desperate cry and prayed to Yahweh. Yahweh heard her prayer. That's when he opened her womb. Now the reason why I'm bringing that out is because that's the same situation with Leah and Rachel. Because Leah was bearing all these children for Jacob, then her handmaids and her handmaidens were bearing children, and Leah was brought humble, she was brought low, and then she prayed to the Lord, then the Most High opened her womb. So that's the correlation that I'm trying to get to the point to. Sorry if I went around the house and went too deep into it, but that's therein lies the point. Right, so like, any last things to say?
Do you want me to close it? My leg is in pain.
Yeah, do you want me to close it?
Is it going to be on close to
Yeah. So we're going to close out.
Rocket the Yahweh! Rocket the Yahweh shine! Rocket the Yahweh! Rocket the Yahweh shine! Rocket the Yahweh! Rocket the Yahweh shine! Rocket the Yahweh! Ba'ashem! Yahweh shine! Ba'ashem! Rakar Kodash! Kwam Yasha'ala! Kwam Yasha'ala! Kwam Yasha'ala! Kwam Yasha'ala! Shalom. 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 Man.
I just got it. No, it's okay. No, it's fine. It's fine.
Shalom. Shalom.